So, I messed up bad. Nothing crazy, but basically let me tell the story. When Kobe died, and I've told this to several of my friends, right? But I think everyone needs to know this. When he died, a part of myself died, and I feel like so did everyone else's. First, I watched so many videos. I watched video after video, like interview after interview, just to see like who he was, what he was doing, to kind of get like the big picture. And you know, no one can deny that he was the hardest worker every day. You know, I'll probably throw something down in the description for you to watch, which is what I made all 15 of my kids watch for the basketball team. If you could pause it now and then watch it and then come back to this. But you know, one of those things is that basic consistency is really everything. And then I started, you know, researching about this whole discipline, consistency, and like we had it all wrong. We were taught about like discipline this. It's like kind of like inflicting some type of pain. In reality, it's not what it is. It's just, you know, holding yourself accountable and like making sure you have the discipline to do something or to have a certain mindset, right? Basically falls under the line of consistency. And with, you know, other artists like Kevin Hart, Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, you can look this up yourself, look up any interview. You'll find the same thing, like how did they get there? What was their path? At its core, it's just really consistency. Doing something you love. You want to find yourself in a way, but consistency is really everything. And you know, that's why this video is about. I never thought I would make this video this early, and it's kind of really upsetting, but I made a video on TikTok that was like, it's really just fueling my fire. I set myself on a life goal, my first ever life goal, and if you haven't done that yet, highly recommend. It's one of those things that you can always come back to. It's almost you're your own competitor. And now I'm like really understanding it. But I set myself on a goal, abs every day. You know, something simple, something you can do, something you're always in control of. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't care if I'm sick. I don't care if I can't do something. That's gonna be the one thing that I will do for the rest of my life, because that's what I want to be, not remembered by, but you know, I want to go out. If the time were to come, I want to know that, you know, I did it every day. I did the best I could. I did it when I really did not want to, and I'm a very lazy person. That's something that, you know, I kind of just triggered my mind or flipped the switch, and all of a sudden life makes a little bit more sense. So today is May 30th. Yesterday, May 29th. Pretty crazy day, right? I had work sitting here, last day of a project, and I don't want to make any excuse. Basically, it was a lot of stuff. I was like happy and everything, but it slipped my mind. I didn't do abs. I woke up the next morning, went on my phone, all of a sudden saw a video of like someone doing a workout, and I was like, wait, did I? And then literally it was like my whole heart, mind, everything just dropped. You know, I've gone through like several breakups. Shout out Lily Pad, yeah, whatever. You know, I've gone through a lot of emotional things, whether it's family, friends, relationships, personal things, to the point where like I'm very, you know, well averse to those different situations. But when I woke up this morning, I've never felt so disappointed. Never felt so disappointed, especially in myself. So I still feel it. I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm gonna most likely pick up my friend. We're gonna go on a little drive. Probably just gonna think about it. I don't know, just kind of get my mind off of it, because it's crazy that like, it's like I look back, I know that there were literally days where like I would just do it at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. just because like I'm trying to, you know, I just need to, or like I didn't make a video, so I'll make a video and then I'll do it right after. Like I really pushed myself. There was a point where, you know, I had really trouble breathing, really weird, but you know, I just took a longer time. Like I just, you know, spread out my sets. You know, looking back, it's like, wow, like I did all of that for it to go like that. I was actually like imagining that if it were to kind of end, it would be for some like understandable reason, you know, like, oh, you know, maybe something traumatic happened, you know what I'm saying? But like for it to end like that, where you just completely forget, that's where it hurts, because it's like, wow, it must not mean that much to you, which is why I'm so disappointed right now, because I know how much it does. So, you know, if anything, it's really reshaped myself into thinking like, okay, well, you know, I was getting kind of in a bad habit by doing it right before I sleep. And when I really thought about it, I was like, well, you know, if I do it right before I sleep, it's like I'm saving it for the end of the night. That's not good. It's not reliable. It doesn't really like set you up. So I'm like taking a turn. As soon as I think about it, I'm gonna do it. So most likely in the mornings now. I don't know, guys, if you've never done something for like a certain amount of time, I strongly urge you, because it's satisfying for one, and it's like, what do you want to live for? You know, there should always be something something within yourself, whether it's, you know, whatever, right? There should always be something in yourself that's like, okay, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life and see how it plays out, because all in all, you're writing your own story. There you go. Don't need to sulk about it, you know. Next day, pick my head up. I actually just finished my 3 sets now. It was hard. You know, I wanted to make it hard because I completely forgot. Yeah, did not expect it. 59, couldn't get to 60. All you can do is just learn from it, you know. Obviously everyone has their own goals, but if you don't have something that you want to do every day, do it. Yeah, Verge, one of my other friends, she's reading every day. So, you know, if anything, maybe now it's like a little bit more competition with it. We'll be able to hold each other a little bit more accountable, but I don't know, this is a very smiley guy, but this is just, I don't know, just one of those things. But anyways, I just wanted to really get that off my, anyway, it's not that I even want to get it off my chest, I just wanted to make my goals more real. And the only way that I can really think about it is if, you know, I do this, share my dreams, share my goal, take you guys along the journey with me. But, you know, not again. Seriously, not again. Thank you for watching.
Dumbo.
Oh, that's you.
I've been up the fire box. I've been up.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Yo, grab your sword.
Your fight is over. You're up, soldier. Go sort this fucker out.